Welcome, everybody. I am very happy as the chair of the World Board, but also as a Peruvian girl guide, to welcome you all here.
When 21-year-old guide leader Isabella Caldes flew to Peru from her home in Brazil for the Juliet Lowe seminar in 2019, she says she knew she was in for a treat. It's a flagship event held by the World Association of Girl Guides and Girl Scouts, aimed at arming young women from all over the world with leadership skills, essential for a guide leader. I joined Isabella and her guides at their weekly meeting. Later, Isabella told me more about the impact the trip to Peru had on her.
It was like the most special trip ever. When I got there, I realized that here in Brazil, we are an exception because the movement here is mixed. So we have female and male. Most of the world, the girl guide is only girl. And then that's when I started to realize that we have a lot of men in the position of power here in Brazil, like inside of our national association. So what I started to think was like, how can I give my little guides, the girls, the voice so that they feel like they can do these jobs and they can feel empowered to do anything that a boy guide can do.
So how have you been addressing this?
So what I try to do is, because I've studied and learned so much about gender inequality and the leadership model and how this applies to the girl guides, I already tend to give the voice to the girls in their positions, and try to teach them, no, okay, now she's going to speak. Now you're going to listen to what she has to say.
So inside the guides, you've been giving girls a voice. But what do you think is holding women back in Brazil?
I think lack of opportunity. Sometimes we have like a room full of girls, but if there's one boy and like he has an idea, basically people will listen to the boy. This is mostly what happens, what we see like inside of our jobs, inside of our college and everything. What I think holds women back is to be used to that kind of behavior.
3 women, 3 continents, but essentially the same message. There is more work to do. But what could the future look like? I got the 3 of them together on a Zoom call and started by asking Isabella.
I think it looks like where we feel really heard, that people are really trying to, especially men, are really trying to understand what we're saying. Because sometimes we speak a lot and the person is like looking at you, but it's not really capturing like what you have to say.
And a final word from you, Judy.
I see a world where a little girl goes to school and just has a dream of being what she wants to be and doesn't have to worry about whether she'll be violated, doesn't have to worry about whether someone will stop her from accessing school on account of her sex. That's a good world. I'm listening to Isabella and particularly excited that, she's 21, because it simply means the baton has been passed. It means that everybody knows, at least the young women know what they're worth.
What's wonderful is that we do see this activism and picking up also not just feminism, but the link between feminism and environmental concerns or economic ones. Where we're heading to, where we want to end up, is where it doesn't matter what you look like. It doesn't matter what your personal background is. It doesn't matter what age you are. Your interests will be on the table.
Helen Pankhurst ending that report by the BBC's Nisha Patel. You've been listening to World Business Report on International Women's Day.